the UK and the Masjid al-Cathedral in Peterborough, and we actually worked with the World Assembly of Muslim Youth.
Okay.
So we worked in partnership together to obviously organise this event. So yes, we were in the city centre, the sun was out for us, and we were just giving out pink roses to the public with sweets, and just, it was a feel-good event, just Muslims in the community coming out and reaching out and opening some dialogue, really.
And was that dialogue open, do you think?
It was. You know what? It was such a lovely event. We had no negativity at all. And, you know, we were open to, you know, anyone asking questions. And it genuinely was peaceful, especially women and children. I mean, when you've got chocolates, it was great. The kids enjoyed themselves a lot. And I probably ate one too many as well. But it was lovely. They were just... for us as well, actually, it was a lot of reassurance for us, because we always assumed that what do people think, you know, how we're perceived, with obviously so much going around in the wider world. And we had such support saying, you know what, we don't think like that, and yes, we'd love to try a headscarf on. And we had so many women walking away around the town centre with headscarves and pink roses, so it was beautiful, it was lovely.
So, first of all, can I ask, what were the questions that you were asked, the ones that sort of stick out that you felt, oh, maybe I hadn't thought of it like that?
To tell you the truth, I don't think there was anything that really sort of threw me off. I mean, there was a lot of cultural questions. You know, a lot of ladies were saying, oh, what about, you know, men, and they don't let their women out, and, you know, you're just at home. And I said, well, just look around you. Because, I mean, I don't know from the pictures. I did pass some pictures over to your team, but it was all women. Obviously, the brothers in the community, in the group, they did help us. But it was an event organised. We were up until, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock the evening before, preparing the 1,000 roses. So we had many, you know, it was done solely by women, because it just wouldn't have come across, you know, obviously we did have some men handing out roses, but it was a woman's event. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. The stereotype of that we see, that we hear, that we assume is of you know, Muslim women staying at home, not necessarily having an educational career or anything. I don't know. I mean, it all seems a bit silly. You're clearly quite a young woman. Are these stereotypes that you have to battle that make it difficult for you in everyday life?
I mean, personally, to tell you the truth, I was born and bred. I've lived in Peterborough all my life. I've never had any negativity, even after you know, recent events in the years sort of coming up to where we are now. But yes, people do think. But you know, we just looking at our community here. A lot of my colleagues and friends are leaders in their fields. I've got friends that are doctors, that are consultants. I've got friends that run their own businesses, and we're mothers, and we do things in the community. So I think it is a myth, and it's like with any woman, you know, they all think, you know, that they're just at home and they don't really do much. But yes, we are Muslim. Yes, we do wear a headscarf over our head, which we do believe in very strongly, because it is our faith. But does it hinder us in doing anything? No, not at all.
Now, coming to the headscarf moment, this was an opportunity for women to try it out who are not Muslim. What was the reaction behind that? Absolutely
brilliant. We had queues.
Really?
Yes, we had queues. The thing was, in the morning, we had obviously other media outlets that obviously came, and the gentleman from somewhere else, he actually said, I thought you were starting at 11. And by about 10:30, we literally had so many people around the store, because the sun was out. Oh, you know, they were really intrigued, you know, what are you doing? Obviously, because we had so many roses. I mean, we had over 1,000 roses there. And they were like, oh, you know, we'd love to try one on. And literally, we had queues of women and girls that were just waiting. And obviously, they were taking away the headscarves. It was a gift from us as well. So, yeah, they loved it.
And what was the reaction to that? Was it draped over, you know, loosely, or did you kind of fit it in place?
I mean, we just draped it over, because obviously with health and safety, we weren't going to use any pins, because we didn't want to do damage to people. So, yeah, so we just draped it over, and obviously ladies, we had mirrors there so they could see what they looked like. And obviously they were quite shocked, because it just changes, you know, what you look like completely.
We understand, you know, you said that people walked away with flowers, with their headscarf. They walked away with a smile on their face. They'd ask sort of cultural questions and everything. But on a personal level, what did you get from yesterday?
What did I get? Just it was just lovely that the community, we got a lot of support. I think it was just lovely to come out and see that Peterborough is not what we see in other cities. You know, you hear about so many horrible things that happen in other cities, you know, hate crimes and things, you know, and it's always at the forefront. The negativity is always there. And I think when you come out and you do something like this, you know, you can see your neighbours, your friends, you know, your wider community just coming around, and they actually supported us, which was lovely. And genuinely, we did not get any negativity at all.
Salma Yaqub, thank you very much for joining me this morning. That was Salma Yaqub, who is part of the Masjid Khatijah in Peterborough and was working yesterday with the WAMY UK Mosque to organise an event in Peterborough. 1,000 flowers given out and headscarves as well.
Very I've nice, got a lovely scarf. What colour's yours? Same as yours, dear. Oh yes, lovely.
Can't have different ones, we might find.
And roses.
Aren't they beautiful?
They are.
Really nice, thank you.
Is there a nice quotation on it?
Yes, is there?
The best amongst you are those who are best to their women.
Oh, yeah, I better show my husband that then, because he's...
Do you have any feedback for us?
Well, I find it's very silly how the media, you know, gives such negative thoughts on it when it's just another religion. Like, I'm a Christian and it's just, I don't get why people don't get along, really, you know?
That's very sweet of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think about the event today?
I think it's a brilliant idea. I think that it shows that you're normal people, that you might come from a different culture, different religion, but you're quite normal like the rest of us. And we all have things in common, which I think we need to work at. I'm working closely with a Syrian refugee family, and that's great as well. I feel they're part of my family.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
What do you think about the event?
We love it. We think it's a great way to raise awareness, and we think it's really cool.
Good. Did you like this scarf?
We love them, and it's perfect for the weather today as well. Good choice today, guys.
You're welcome.
I think it's lovely.
Well, what do you think about the event?
I think it's beautiful. Yes.
Thank you very much. Do you enjoy it today with the beautiful flowers and the scarf?
Yes, and the scarf is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
It's fantastic to build bridges across communities in Peterborough. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.